What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. I'm your host, Boss Man Jay, joined by my co-host, Mayor Socrates, Gnome
Yeah.
G, and T Horton. What up?
Well, good.
Hey, you see the caption? Trump reclassifies marijuana.
Today,
I
I'm
think we
pleased to
got-
announce that I will be signing an executive order to reschedule marijuana from a Schedule 1 to a Schedule 3 controlled substance with legitimate medical uses. We have people begging for me to do this, people that are in great pain. For decades, this action has been requested by American patients suffering from extreme pain, incurable diseases, aggressive cancers, seizure disorders, neurological problems, and more, including numerous veterans with service-related injuries and older Americans who live with chronic medical problems that severely degrade their quality of life.
So there you have it. Signs the executive order. What do we think about this move?
I mean, it's
I
something
mean-
that's supposed to have been happening. It's supposed to definitely been.
Yeah, that shit
US
should
go-
have been happening.
It's not as dangerous as what they first classified it to be on a federal level. Everybody's known that for decades upon decades. The U.S. government has always kind of cornered off the marijuana or hemp industry because of other industries that they favor more. Lumber industry, alcohol, just certain things. Because a lot of times we think about marijuana just as rolling up and smoking it or whatever, but it also is used for so many different things. To build things, to you put certain things together. It's used for all kinds. It has so many different purposes. So
Yeah, they have been said that hemp is stronger than any kind of these other materials that we use in rope and all these other applications. Yeah, hemp would have bankrupted America at the time that they were, going with this whole movement against, banning the marijuana and things like that, because it would have bankrupted certain industries like the lumber industry you were talking about and stuff like that. But yeah.
Remember before the Indians started smoking that shit, they was using it to make belts.
Yeah, I mean, it's for all kinds of different purposes, but yeah, the government's supposed to have done this. We know this is on the federal level, but we know state-wise, certain things are still going to be implemented. It's always America. I don't think is ever going to be. I don't say ever, but it's going to be a long time till the states, along with the federal government, are going to be on one accord when it comes to marijuana recreationally and medically. So, but still, with Trump doing this federally and reclassifying it, it is a big step towards people just when they get caught with marijuana in certain instances, it won't be as harsher penalties, or it shouldn't be.
Yeah, going from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 listed. Schedule 3 drugs in the U.S. are substances with, I can't see that, but to potential for physical dependence, but high potential for psychological dependence, including anabolic steroids, ketamine, Tylenol with codeine. So, I mean, they have accepted medical uses for it, basically, saying that it's less harsh. Because before, marijuana being scheduled with fucking heroin, and it's like, it's I don't know, they tell you one thing, but they really mean another thing. So yeah, they were saying that it was for public health or whatnot, and it was also, we all know that it was used to demonize certain minorities and, like you said, the Indians, the so-called Indians, Native Americans. But it's just a long history with this, and I agree with both of y'all, man. It should have been done. This could have been done a long time ago, because a lot of people do suffer and have certain alternatives, but they, of course, the pharmaceutical industry has a lot to do with that as well. But it's unfortunate, but at the same time, yes, it is overdue. Go ahead.
And for some people, man, shit, the weed is the marijuana is the only thing that helps them when it comes to chronic pain or you know what I'm saying, they can't sleep or appetite loss and stuff. Like the medication, the pills that they try to put them on don't work as good as the marijuana. So this should have been something that should have been done years ago, man. Like, because it does help a lot of people.
But bro, my issue with this is, and I don't have an issue with it actually, but okay, it could have been done. Of course, Trump, the Epstein file did drop. Redacted Epstein file did drop. So yeah, he still grasping that straws. We did a show on that earlier. How he kind of like giving you a lot of stuff to kind of point you in another direction right now. And but it's coming from the veteran aspect. I'm a veteran, you know what I'm saying? They always use the old ass veteran up to have his ass up there smiling and acting like they helping veterans so fucking much. Like, it kills me, man. Just give me my fucking money. Just give me my fucking money, man. Like, at this point, because y'all use us as a fucking prop. This man up here, who I don't know this man, but I don't like to see you up. You the only motherfucker up there with the goddamn military, this and that. They always use you when it's convenient, and it just I see through that shit. Go ahead, my bad.
I just don't like how Trump try to make everything he do seem like it's the biggest and the best thing that has ever been done. Nobody has never done anything like this before. Like, man, sit your goof ass down some fucking well. I'm so tired of you. I can't wait till all this Epstein shit come out about your motherfucking ass.
Man, they put this shit out, but they redacted everything. They putting it out, but it's all redacted. It's all some bullshit. Look over here.
He don't want to get impeached. He don't want to be the first a sitting president that has no pedophilic scandals against him and shit. Which, man, let all this shit come out so we can go and get it over with. Because I'm tired of fucking talking about it. I'm tired of talking about Epstein. I'm tired of talking about the Orange Patrol. So get his ass out of office. Drop the file.
I'm emotionally tired too, bro. I am too. You ain't lying.
Serious, man. Just tired of hearing about this shit. We've been waiting on these damn Epstein files for what, 6 years now?
And that's what they do. They tire your ass out. So by the time this shit do drop, trickle out, goddamn, you don't even give a fuck no more. Like,
you don't even care no more.
Let's keep it real.
I don't give a fuck who on that motherfucker. Yeah, Woody Allen and all y'all. Nobody cares anymore, man. Shit. Just go ahead and put the shit out so America can move the fuck on and Trump can stop putting all this bullshit out here trying to cover up what's really going on behind the scenes. And get this shit out the way.
Trump, your first president to take a headshot and survive.
Yeah, and give head.
Damn. Allegedly. Allegedly. But yeah, this shit, I don't know, man. Is it good? Because now, like, okay, what about the people who in jail right now?
I was just about to say, are y'all going to release all those people who've been locked up for all these years for some shit that has been made legal in most states now? And now y'all are taking the class down. So,
but then you gotta regulate this shit. You gotta regulate. What if motherfuckers, all these people pop up trying to do marijuana grows now and burn down houses in the inner cities because it's illegal? Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta have some guardrails, man, because people gonna go overboard at any time. You gotta have something. So I know this is not for what you call recreational marijuana anyway. This ain't recreational. This is medical marijuana. Is classified to allow for scientists to do more research on the substance. So
All right, so let me ask you a question because I don't smoke. Is there really a difference between recreational and medical marijuana?
Well, we're talking about in relation to the law. The law ain't saying
Okay.
that you can smoke whenever you get ready to. The law saying you gotta go through this medical program to get medical marijuana that's grown and regulated by the state. Now,
Yeah, but who wants to
now
do,
you
do
just
that
going.
when if you go
Go ahead.
to get that medical license, then you have to lose your concealment license.
Now that's another part of it. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, would I rather keep my gun rights or have my medical card?
Yeah, fuck it.
They gonna make
If
you
I was
choose
if I
between the
was
two?
smoking and it had to come between me carrying my having my concealed and a medical card, I just keep smoking illegal shit. Been doing it. Like, well, keep doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Fuck
keep my
y'all
gun
medical
rights.
grade.
My gun rights number one. That's my
Yeah. Eno
that's the
says it's different.
last right I'm trying to give up for real.
Exactly.
But no,
Get it off the streets.
hey no, I wanted to talk about your boy. Kind of related to this topic. Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa got sentenced to 9 months in a Romanian prison for possession of the bud.
That nigga think he Snoop Dogg. Nigga, can't nobody smoke weed
Wiz, what?
anywhere but Snoop.
Yeah, I think
Romania, bro?
yeah, Romania is one of those countries like what's another country I'm thinking about right now that's like pretty strict on drugs and stuff. You know, the Middle East,
Yeah.
most Middle Eastern countries,
Poland.
I'm trying to think about this country. I can't believe I'm not thinking about it right now. But so many countries. Oh, Singapore. That's what I was thinking about. Like now,
Oh,
certain
you get your
countries,
ass
man.
caned over there.
Yeah, I mean, certain countries. We saw with Brittany Griner. We done seen with this basketball player that played overseas that just
Yeah,
got
we
caught with the
just talked about it.
gummies. I mean, multiple people, man. These countries just don't play around. They catch you with anything, they'll put you in their jails, man. And that's just how it goes. Luckily, he's not there right now. They put this sentence down on him while he's here in America. He's still in the States. So Romania would have to do like they have to try to get him, get him
Extradited.
extradited over there to Romania to do his time. But I don't know
But
if they
that boy
want
ain't
to
never
come
going
about
over
those
there.
resources just to have somebody do 9 months in a prison. But if they want the clout, I mean, they might do it. You know, the country wants to.
And
Hey, they
Wiz
can
is
use it as a
reportedly he is trying to, what do you call it when you contest the judgment? He's
appeal.
Yeah, he is trying to appeal. There you go. So
But my thing is this, bro,
Wiz,
like you motherfuckers ain't learned. Like, so they did it to Brittany, they just did it to this basketball player, and then you take your dumb ass over there and you fire up on the stage. Like, you just
I
didn't
mean,
give a
but
fuck.
that is a part of his persona, right? That ain't a part of Wiz Khalifa's persona.
And you got to remember too, Mayor Socrates, I think this was 2023 or 2024, or I think it was like 2 years ago. So the sentencing just now has came down. So he obviously fires up everywhere he's been. He's been famous for the last 15 years. I think Cushion Orange Juice came out 2010. 2020, I think 2010 came out. So I mean, and he was known even before that on the underground scene. But Cushion Orange Juice was his critically acclaimed mixtape that blew him up. And so the last 15 years, he's had one of the biggest songs in hip hop history. "We'll See You Again." I think that's one of the first billion viewed hip hop songs ever. So Wiz is that guy, and like you said, Snoop,
Crossover.
he basically is the millennial Snoop when it comes to marijuana. Everybody knows Snoop for smoking, and basically Wiz took that persona and made it for all the millennials and Gen Zers that follow him. Whatever, we all know him for weed. He smokes, he does all the weed, and then Snoop got with him later in his career and did the movie with him and did some music with him. So their whole thing is about smoking and getting high all the damn time and being where they, and being able to fire up wherever. Because it seems like if you known for weed as a rapper, then you supposed to be known for firing up wherever you want to fire up at. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even when he probably knew he could have probably even knew he couldn't fire up. But he been told that probably everywhere on tour, everywhere he goes. Oh, you can't smoke in here, and he still do it, and don't nothing happen. So he might have been told you can't fire up on stage, but he probably been
Luck
told
ran
that.
out this time, buddy.
Right. And Romania was just a place that we're like, okay, you don't think nothing gonna happen? Okay.
Fucking Americans think
But
they can just
how
come over here and do what they want to do.
Yeah.
But how are they traveling to these different countries and getting through customs with all this weed and just being able to even
That's
have
what
it?
I be wanting to know.
How?
the fuck?
How are y'all doing this?
Oh, private
Yeah.
jet.
What you at?
I
Well,
mean,
some of
they
them are
flying
probably
private.
bringing it. They may get allowed through it, depending on who they know in that country, and depending on what type of pool they people got in that country. They might get through with bringing weed right in. But then again, as soon as they land, they might have connections to get weed in those places as well. So, you know, it may be a couple different ways of it going down. But yeah.
And shout out to
knows
Enos
what this-
Allen in the comments. He said it's illegal in Nigeria and DeVito smokes where he wants. That may be true, but it just take that one
you
time
gotta
to
know
get caught
who-
up somewhere.
Yeah, but you got to know who David O is, though. You got to know his daddy. His daddy's basically that man in Nigeria. If you know anything about David O, his daddy is basically a rich billionaire. David O don't even got to do music.
do what the fuck you want to do.
He doing what he
Ain't
wants
nobody
because he
gonna
want
touch
to be
him.
famous and look cool. But David O don't even got to do nothing. You know what I mean?
DeVito.
Yeah.
It ain't David O.
Yeah, he don't got to do nothing. He connected.
Yeah, but for sure. But like I said, it just take that one time where you out of bounds, because we just talked about last week or 2 weeks ago. We did a show on the young man who barely dodged a fucking death penalty in
For some
fucking Singapore or Thailand or somewhere, Polynesia, somewhere over there. But yeah, man, it's like you got to know what it's dangerous. Even having weed. Because you think it's like a culture over here. It's a culture in America. But some places you go, bro, that can be a real serious charge. That could be, 9 months in prison, in a Romanian prison. Just for smoking a joint on stage, reportedly.
Taking your ass over here in these other people's countries and thinking, man, just because you're American, you can do what the fuck you want to do. So that boy, like Boss Man just said, this man damn near lost his life. They were trying to get that boy a life sentence for some fucking dummy.
For some edibles. For some edibles. Hey, how you doing? So, yeah, this is just another instance of us being, we be forgetting we like in the first world. We forget that shit, boy. You think you can do this shit everywhere? You can't. Yes, we are in the first world. Because you try to do some of this shit that these Negroes be doing in other places and just thinking just because you're a celebrity here, that don't mean you're a celebrity there. You know, you might be a celebrity there because obviously you're doing a show there, but you ain't that big. You ain't got that much pull in Romania.
Not big enough to be out there lighting up on no motherfucking stage.
And also, though, like, even in the States, though, like, you just don't get away with all this shit in the States either. Like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what state you in, what part of the country you in, what town are you in within a state. You know what I mean? Because depending on where you are in different cities, different states, if you are, this city might be cool, but as soon as you go on the outskirts and you in smaller towns or smaller areas, they not going for what they going for in the bigger city in that area or the more cracking part of that state. Like, they might be completely different. So, you know what I mean? Even in America, it's you gotta watch what you're doing, you gotta watch how you move. Everywhere you go, you gotta treat everywhere you go, you gotta move with caution and know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for instance, in America, we know, okay, you go to Vegas. Vegas is known for people lighting up. You get there, people known to light up. Like, it's a known thing. Like, go there, light up. Denver, it's a known place. Like, it was one of the first places to pass recreational in America. So when people go to Denver, people are like, oh yeah, this was the weed, you know what I mean? Cali. We know, like, California is, you know what I'm saying? It's always been a staple for marijuana. So, like, certain places, certain states you go, You like, okay, but if you just going to these random places, random areas, and you just think you can just fire up, like, yeah, it's more lax than it's ever been, but you don't know the political energy in that area. You don't know
Yeah,
so you
the
gotta
lay of the
always,
land.
yeah, so you always gotta be somewhat cautious when you dealing with any little thing when it comes
And,
to drugs. You always
and
gotta be on
especially
point a little bit.
when you're a fucking celebrity, because you're gonna always have that one cop that you're gonna run across that wants to get his name out there for arresting a celebrity. So you
Yeah,
gotta be real careful when it comes to shit like that.
yeah.
But shout out
Shout
to
out
Wiz.
Wiz Khalifa.
Don't take your ass back
Motherfucker.
over there. Don't take your ass
Man,
back over there.
better
Let the
leave these
motherfucker
white
come
folks alone.
get
Lock
shit.
your ass up. Shit.
You fuck over there
Stop
and
playing, boy.
that 9 months to turn into 9 years, boy. They'll start using your ass as a political bargaining chip. You never come home.
Damn.
Stop playing, boy.
Yeah, about quit
Well,
playing.
shout
with
out
motherfuckers,
Wiz,
folks.
man. For real.
Shit.
Hey, y'all like, share, and subscribe right here. Game Changer Podcast, TGC Podcast, where we talk sports, entertainment, politics, everything in between. So
Tell a friend to tell
stay
a
tapped
friend.
in.